The Jvc 620 features a USB connection, sub, rear, and front RCAs, AV audio out, video out as well as camera in, AV inputs, Bluetooth mic connection, HDMI connection, and Sirius XM connection. As you can see, it's on and it's on demo mode. You can see the Maestro link and the things it can do. See it's going through the HDMI and tons of theme papers and different layouts. Okay, let's talk about some of the major features on the 620BT. One of the things that I really like is the home button, because no matter where you're at, it's always going to take you back to the main screen. You see this button right here. This is going to pretty much flip you back from your last option into where you were currently at. It's going to keep switching you back and forth. So no matter what, whenever you hit your home button, you know you'll be back to your main screen. Now from here, you're going to have the most popular icons. This is going to be app mode, which does work with Android and some apps on iPhone as well. You do have Bluetooth audio, which is going to let you stream your music wirelessly. It's going to let you make phone calls, receive phone calls, all that cool stuff that you love to do. Now we also do have the tuner. I think they did a really good setup on the layout of the tuner. Same as always, if you get to a station, you want to record it, hold the station, hold the memory slot down, and it will program to that memory slot. Now, one of the features that I like on Jvc that has been around for a long time is to be able to turn the volume up and down by making a circle anywhere on the screen. It's pretty convenient, to be honest with you. I use it a lot. It does have physical volume buttons as well. Well, I say physical, but they're touchscreen buttons. But either way, honestly, I use this option a lot more. It's just a lot easier than to look for the buttons. And right here, as you notice on the right hand side, even if you're on your tuner, you will have the menu to go to flip over to Bluetooth audio and Bluetooth phone. Once your Bluetooth is connected, it does have access to your phone book, and it does have access to your missed calls and all that cool stuff. It's actually a very simple to use unit. You see it's cycling through the colors, but you can also leave it at whatever color you want. Actually, I think go into user customize, and then we go into the lit. See, right now it's scan selected, but you can actually just leave it at whatever color you want. And like I said, it does come with RGB, which is pretty cool. RGB, red, blue, and green. Just means that you get to mix your own colors and just kind of come up with your own creation of color. As you can see right there, you can pretty much do it so it matches the color of your dashboard. Now, one of the coolest things about this unit is that it has HDMI inputs. Oh, by the way, if you get here and you see that, oh my god, these are the only options I have, don't worry. You see this little icon right here, you press that, which will take you to this menu, which will give you access to all of your major options. And you can see right here we have apps, tuner, disc, USB, iPod, AV-in, HDMI, Bluetooth, Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, and AV off, Maestro, Sirius XM camera, and the rear source. Now let's go over them very quickly. The app, like I said, it does work with some Androids, and it lets you control the app, like for example, like Spotify or Pandora, iHeartRadio. You can actually control them through the unit itself. Versus when you use HDMI connections, when you use an HDMI connection, you can only stream the video and audio. You do not get control of the application, but it's still very handy, especially with the GPS navigation. Maybe you want to watch Netflix, YouTube, whatever the case may be. Sirius XM, not much explaining. It has the Sirius XM connection. You plug it in, ready to go. Backup camera, plug in your backup camera, hit reverse, or you do have the option to be able to watch it whenever you'd like. It does play DVDs. It plays various formats, pretty much any format, MP3, MP4, and AVI. Now, one thing to mention is going to be that it does have rear source, which is very, very convenient in many cases. Just because, for example, bring up the menu. If the driver or passenger in the front want to do the GPS navigation with their phone on the HDMI connection, they could do so, while at the same time, if you have rear monitors, you can let them watch the DVD. Whatever you slide in here will be shown through the rear source, and whatever you choose to put in the front source, like maybe your radio or your HDMI connection, that works. It's very, very convenient. Now, the only thing that this radio does not have is Apple CarPlay. Apple CarPlay is something that only comes in the 820, which we will be looking at pretty soon. Overall, I say this is a very solid buy, very solid radio. If you like the HDMI functionality, I would say this is the radio to go with. Now, it also does have the Maestro connections. As you can see, these are some of the functions that the Maestro gives you, like voice activation. It lets you check your gauges. It gives you a parking assist. It gives you vehicle information and all that cool stuff. Now, also remember that yes, you can play DVDs by you can play movies by putting a DVD in here, but your USB drive is also capable of reading video files such as AVI, MP4s, and many other things. Now, I think that about does it for the JVC. Now, it does come with the 3-band equalizer that JVC put on here. You can control your low, middles, and highs, 3 different levels on each one. Which it does come with some preset equalizers, as you can see here. Or you can also just kind of like customize your own and see where that takes you, make it sound exactly how you want it to sound, and leave it set. Boom, done. Alright, like you said, here's our home button. It's always going to take us to our main menu. This is a quick selection just in case we want to switch between the display and the layout and all that cool stuff. Well, that does it for the Jvc 620BT. If there are any questions you'd like me to answer, or if you'd like to see a review of any other radio or any other car audio product, please let me know in the comments below. My name is Gabriel. Until next time.